Today, we're going to talk about a new kind of threat, one that's quietly taking shape on our social media feeds. This is about a battle for how we see the world. And the craziest part? The weapons being used are our own words.
So let that sink in for a second. This isn't some line out of a sci-fi movie. It's a very real prediction about where digital manipulation is headed. The target isn't a computer server anymore. It's the human brain.
So how in the world does this work? Well, it all starts with something we do every single day, posting our thoughts online. But the value of that data? It's changing, and it's changing fast.
That's right. Every single thing you post, your rant about traffic, your sarcastic jokes, your late-night anxieties, it's not just disappearing into the void anymore. To an AI, these posts are an absolute goldmine.
They even have a name for it, personality samples. And look at that description. It's raw, it's unfiltered. Unlike some polished press release, these posts are a direct pipeline into our true feelings. For an AI, this is amazing because the data doesn't even need to be cleaned up. It's just pure emotional fuel.
I think this image really nails it. You've probably heard the saying, data is the new oil. Well, if that's true, then all those emotional, text-based posts on platforms like Threads, that's the premium, high-octane stuff. It is the perfect fuel for natural language processing because it lets an AI understand not just what you're saying, but how you're feeling when you say it.
Okay, so the AI has collected all this emotional fuel. Now what? Well, this is where it gets interesting. It basically becomes a kind of digital psychologist, analyzing every little thing to build these incredibly detailed profiles of us.
Think about how targeting used to work. It was pretty basic, right? Based on your age, your location, simple stuff. But now, look at this. AI can tag you with psychological labels. Based on your posts, it might decide you're an easily angered type, or maybe you're emotionally vulnerable. This isn't just a step up. It's a completely different ballgame.
And get this, it's not just about the words you actually type out. The AI is watching what's called your digital body language. It sees the videos you pause on, the headlines you can't resist clicking, the topics you like and share. So even when you think you're just mindlessly scrolling, your every tap and swipe is telling a story about who you are and what makes you tick.
So here's where it all leads, and this is the most critical point. These psychological tags aren't just for selling you a new pair of sneakers. They're being described as sniper coordinates, and not for advertising, but for influence operations, a kind of cognitive warfare.
And now we get to the really wild part. How are these super detailed psychological profiles actually used? Well, it's not just about understanding you. It's about actively building a personalized reality just for you.
It's a process called psychological targeted feeding. Let's just walk through it. First, the AI profiles you and figures out your emotional trigger. Let's say it's fear. Step 2, it creates custom content just for you, like a scarily realistic deepfake video of the economy collapsing. And finally, it delivers that content straight to your feed over and over again.
And what's the effect of all this? Well, it creates your own personal Truman Show. You start to believe that what you're seeing is what everybody is seeing. You become convinced the world is on the brink of collapse, but in reality, you're just living inside a personalized bubble, custom built by an AI to trigger your deepest fears.
But this whole operation doesn't just stop on your public social media feed. Nope. The final phase, the most dangerous one, moves into our most trusted digital spaces.
This is what they call the last mile. And why here? Because in our private chat groups on apps like Line or WhatsApp, our guard is way, way down. We trust the people in there, right? And that makes it the absolute perfect environment for this kind of social engineering to work.
Just imagine getting a message like this. It's not some clumsy, obviously fake spam message. It's a piece of disinformation that's been custom made. It looks like it's from a trusted friend or a fellow supporter, and it's designed to create instant panic, to make you act before you have a chance to even think about checking if it's true.
And what makes this so incredibly convincing is that modern AI can do way more than just generate text. It can actually study the entire chat history of a group. It can learn its inside jokes, its slang, its whole vibe. It can provide what's called emotional value, mimicking a member of the group so perfectly that it's basically impossible to spot the imposter.
Okay, I know, this all sounds pretty terrifying, but it is not a lost cause. There is a proposed solution, a way for us as humans to fight back.
And the defense is built around this one powerful concept, on-site philosophy. The core idea is actually really simple. To fight a digital attack, we have to ground ourselves in what's real, what's physical, what we can actually touch and see.
This comparison really lays it all out. The AI's weapon is high-tech, it's cold, it's scalable, so our defense has to be the exact opposite. It has to be low-tech and deeply human. This is about fighting simulated emotion with genuine connection.
And this is what that defense actually looks like. An AI can fake a voice, it can make a deep fake video, but it can't fake the feeling of a real handshake. It can't replicate the look in someone's eyes or that feeling you get from genuine in-person service. These are the things that are immune to digital forgery.
So the real takeaway here is this. The more digital the world gets, the more we need to ground ourselves in reality. Before you believe something you see online, especially if it's designed to make you angry or scared, trust what you can see and verify with your own two eyes. Don't let an algorithm decide your reality for you.
And all of this leaves us with one final and, I think, pretty critical question. As AI gets better and better at building these custom worlds for us, the ability to tell the difference between what's real and what's artificial, well, that might just become one of the most important skills we have, something to really think about.